gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work. I watch suckers complain, cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is just chock full of ballers. Who wanna tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose?
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for It's King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York.
You can hardly hear yourself speak.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
These two have certainly talked it. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. That's another scoring shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Fourth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straights continue to score. And he misses with that jab. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent.
Here we go for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You'd like to see more jabs. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
These are knockouts.
On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make it...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Nice counter. Beautiful counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. A perfect counter lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? So much for being a good sport here, they're going to taunt. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
the way the connect percentages have to be off. And the kid goes down. And that body shot folded in like an old T-shirt.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Garcia. And there's the bell for round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Punch caught him clean. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. They've got the... There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Defense is not an option for these two. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Great right, just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Garcia in that last round. There's to go to start round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That punch scores. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. About Garcia in that last round. Round 8, and we're off again. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice defense on that jab. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got a
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect. Let's do it.
Back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Let's go. That's time!
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Get your mind back on the...
And box.
Roll that right hand. switching off. Don't...
Box. One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Come on, you're better than that. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in.
Let's do it.
No, don't hold up. Don't try and blow his head off. Come on! He's winning this round. Switched off completely. Now listen, kid, I need...
Let's fight.
Okay, it's not working out. It's not working out. Switch it out far. double jump. Bring in your feet. Hey, what are you doing? Come on, switch on.
Let's go.
Hey, be clever. Be clever. Guns off of it. Come on. Good work. Good work, that's it. Stick to the jab. Jab's working. Nothing stupid, man. Come on.
And time.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
Box.